Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Up the U's, the channel dedicated to my love and hopefully your love, all things Colchester United. Before we get into the video, please head over to our social media pages at Up the U's Official, and don't forget to like and subscribe. The U's are back on the road this week, and we make the long trip up the M6 to face Crewe Alexander. Ben Garner names an unchanged side from the last league game, and the U's are looking to capitalise on the last two performances and try and bring home the 3 points back to Essex. However, it was not a good start. When 3 minutes in, Mickey Dimitri flies the ball into the box, it takes a slight deflection and Long is there to capitalise and tap it in to make it 1-0. Could Goodman have done better and come out for the ball? Maybe. Could Hall have done better? Maybe, but not a good start for the U's. So, 1-0 down after 3 minutes. Not a good start. Long way to go. Let's fix up and get the 3 points. Or maybe not. Kazim gets back and makes a challenge which personally he did not need to make. Connor Hall was there. The player was going out wide and there was nothing in that. Connor Hall was marking him. Unfortunately, Kazim, you didn't need to make that challenge. And from the resulting penalty, Long steps up, slots it into the bottom left corner, sending Goodman the wrong way to make it 2-0 to Crewe after 10 minutes. Yee. After the last few performances where we've looked really strong, being 2-0 down after 10 minutes wasn't what we wanted. February continues to look really strong out on that right hand side, and his shot is deflected, falls to Joe Taylor, whose shot goes over the bar. Crewe are able to clear their lines, but Connor Hall is there and gets the ball to Arthur Reed, who plays a little pass out to Noah Chilvers. And Noah Chilvers takes on his man, takes it out wide and tries to get across into the box. Cuts back, feints in again, goes into the box, gets the cross in, and McGeehan tries to flick it on but takes it away from Tavide. The ball then goes back out to February, who lays it to Reed, who has a good shot, unfortunately straight down the keeper's throat. This is looking good. Crewe on the attack now, and we let White get the ball and drive forward, and he plays a very nice pass into number 9 Baker Richardson, who gets the wrong side of Mitchell, gets a shot off, and Goodman makes the save. Now this is where Colchester could have made it a very interesting second half. Still in the first half here, and February gets the ball into McGeehan, and McGeehan does a beautiful little pass on to Joe Taylor, who cuts inside, takes the shot. Unfortunately, the keeper makes the save. Now, when we take a look back at the replay, we're going to freeze it at the point where Joe Taylor cuts back inside. There was a better option for him. He does brilliantly here to beat the player and go one-on-one. But if we freeze it just here, you can see Tavide and McGeehan are both open, screaming for the ball. But unfortunately, Taylor takes the shot. Now, the form Taylor's in, I do not blame him here. Take the shot and get the goal, but there was a better option. Since he's come into the side, I've been very impressed with McGeehan. He plays a nice ball into Tavide, who lays it off to Chilvers, and Chilvers does what we know Chilvers can do, takes it forward and gets the shot off and hits the post. Garner would have said to the boys at half-time to keep going because this game is ours for the winning. And what happens right at the start of the second half? We go and get a goal back. McGeehan plays it out wide to Taylor, who looks across, finds Tavide running into the box, and Tavide slots it into the goal. Does really well there to slide in and get ahead of it, ahead of the keeper. But you look here, Taylor looks across, sees Tavide, and puts in a perfect ball for him. 2-1, just 7 to 8 minutes into the second half. What a start. Let's go, boys. Joe Taylor and Samson Tavide, what a partnership they're creating with each other. Tavide passes the ball and Taylor just knew where he was with a little back heel. Unfortunately, Tavide isn't able to wrap his foot round the ball. If that goes in, that makes it 2-2. Game on. Now this is the point where Crewe can put the game to bed and seal all 3 points. Hollick does well and gets a cross in, and Adebisi gets ahead of February, but his header is off target. If that had gone in, unfortunately Jaden, all eyes would have been on you for that one. Chilvers receives the ball from a throw-in and beats his man and lays it off to Arthur Reed, whose left-footed shot is just tipped over the bar by Davies. On another week, this goes in. If we take into consideration Tavide's shot and also the Crewe chance from just a second ago, if this goes in, that then makes it 3-3 and it makes it a really, really entertaining game. One thing that's clear to see is Noah Chilvers is obviously being given a free roam. He takes the ball out wide and he's got two players in front of him, so he just keeps hold of it. And credit to Connor Hall, he makes a brilliant run, is left all on his own, lays it off to Joe Taylor, but his shot is unable to hit the target. You can see just how annoyed Joe Taylor is. That goes in, 4-3 to the U's. And this ball from Eijhoven up to Tavide, again, Tavide and Taylor linking up brilliantly, and his shot is cleared off the line. If this goes in, 5-3. Not the result that we wanted. And I'll be honest, not the result, in my opinion, that we deserved. And also Ben Garner's opinion. And Noah Chilvers' opinion. And I think, honestly, all of the Crewe Alexandra fans' opinion. You can see from the stats, 60% of the possession when we were the away team and 21 shots on goal. How we have not come away with 3 points here or even a draw, as Ben Garner said, is a travesty. Man of the match for this game, and for me, it has to be Noah Chilvers. On Monday, we had a little bit of a discussion about whether he should be dropped for the next game, and this was the game that Noah Chilvers needed to really give himself the confidence. 83% for his pass accuracy, 6 shots with one of them hitting the post, 7 out of 8 of his dribbles were successful. He won more than 50% of his ground duels, and he also won every single aerial duel. Noah Chilvers, well done. This is the type of player that we know you can be. Hopefully now you've got that bit of confidence and you can start to move on and start scoring some goals and be the Noah Chilvers that all U's fans love. Taking a look at the league table now just before we end, and we're still above that dreaded dotted line, which is good. Sutton United are really struggling at the moment. I'm not going to say they're going to be the team that get relegated for 2 reasons. One, we're only 9 games in. Well, 8 for us, but 9 for everyone else. And also, remember when Bolton were bottom of the league at Christmas and they then got promoted? So they just need to find some form. They did get a draw in their last game, which is better than the 5 losses that they had previous to that. Doncaster done very well and got up to 19th with their 2-1 home win against Gillingham. Our next game is against top of the league Notts County, which is going to be a real test. However, think back to when we last played a team that was sitting top of the league and we won 3-0. That was away against Gillingham. This one is at home. So everybody please head over to the Colchester website, get your tickets, get in the South Stand and get back in the boys. The BWA will be there once again with the flags and making such a great atmosphere. But that's it for this week. Please do head over to social media, Twitter and Instagram at UpTheUsOfficial, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, remember, up the U's.